Hey guys, it's Amy. How you doing today? I personally am on a lot of medicine. There is no way I could have done this video without taking pain medicine because I woke up and I could hardly move. I actually filmed this video last night and I felt so awful that I didn't want to take my glasses off, so I didn't have my ring light on. I only had some umbrella lighting and the overhead and nothing coming from outside. So, and oh my gosh, yeah, look at this camera. For full disclosure, I ordered a diffusion lens, a diffuser lens, whatever it is, the soft focus lens. And it's not going to make me blurry or anything, but it's just going to smooth everything out a little bit. I won't have it until like the end of next week, but just, yeah, I want to put it out there that I will have not a lens, a filter. That's what the word is. The lens is way too expensive. It's like $250 some. I don't need that. Right now I just have a UV filter on, and that's just to help basically protect my lens and help with anything that's coming in through the window. But yeah, okay. I feel horrible. I recorded yesterday. I scrapped it all. Totally scrapped it all. So I was filming this makeup look and my memory card filled up. I have a question for y'all, and I can zoom you in. What do you think of this eye look in particular? The lip can be changed up. This is just, it's called Dreamy from ColourPop. It's in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. It's part of her Dream Street collection. And oh my gosh, this medicine makes my mouth so dry, so I don't know how I'm going to do all the talking that I need to do for what this video is. And yes, I know, longest intro ever, but this eye look in particular, is this something that you yourselves would feel comfortable wearing for your own wedding? I am just curious because this is the very first look that I played around with, and I was trying to film it for y'all so that I want to do like a series where I do, say, like 5 different looks, and you guys help me pick what I should wear for the wedding. But yeah, this is the look that I came up with today, and I used the ColourPop palette, You Had Me at Hello, which looks like this on the inside. And I really only use these first 2 shades. This is what's on my lid. And I used the Just Peachy Mattes. And I used a decent amount of colors from in here. And that's what that looks like. So I obviously have a lot of palettes that I can use, but don't want to see that Sephora bag. Okay. I have a lot of palettes that I can use, and this is just the first ones. So anyway, let me know what you think. I will put a picture of my dress on the screen, and I did put it on the screen in one video, which I will throw up in the cards in the corner. But anyway, this medicine is making me stupid. I need to drink. My mouth is dry as can be. But this video today is a new series, brand new series, and I'm super excited for it. It is called Scores or Bores. So if you have made it through all of the boring part to get to this Scores or Bores part, just keep watching and I will let you know what it's all about. Okay, so I have a list of about 30 things, which I obviously cannot speak about all of them. What I'm going to do here is basically something that's like a purchase or pass. and Mike came up with the name Scores or BORES, which I thought was just great. So I ran with it. And there are so many things that are being released in makeup. I did so much research yesterday and the night before, and it's insane. Like the new Kim Kardashian and Mario collab, and Too Faced has stuff out. Fenty Beauty has stuff coming out. Urban Decay has a collection coming out for the summer. I will hit on some of those, but I am mostly going to be talking about things that catch my eye in particular. And then I may decide if I want them or don't want them just based on what I already have in my collection and the prices and different things. I mean, you know the drill. Other people do videos like this. It's not anything earth-shattering, groundbreaking, new, whatever. But I have a lot to talk about, and I only have time for 5 products. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with I'm just going to pick one. I'm just going to start. I'm going to start with Living Proof. They have a brand new Instant De-Frizzer, which, I mean, my hair is curled and it's a couple days not washed, so it's not that bad as far as frizziness. But I'm going to New Orleans to get married, and I do not want my hair like super frizzy and horrible when I am down there, because obviously I want to look good for my wedding. But I went down there in March one year, and basically for Mardi Gras, and my hair was pulled back in a ponytail constantly. Now granted, this was before there were products that could be used to, I mean, basically like John Frieda Frizzies was the only thing that existed, and I didn't use it, which I should have. But anyway, beside the point. But yeah, so Living Proof, which has my favorite dry shampoo of like all time, has this Instant De-Frizzer now. And it says No Frizz Instant De-Frizzer is a dry conditioning spray, which I've been looking for a dry conditioner. I know Amika makes one, but Sephora doesn't sell it anymore, so I guess I could get it on Amazon. But if I could get this like de-frizzer and a dry conditioner in the same thing, that would be amazing. It's a dry conditioning spray that instantly tames up to 92% of frizz on dry hair by adding softness, smoothness, and shine. It's ideal for use between shampoos, provides UV protection. The key ingredients are a unique 5-oil blend which mimics the oils naturally found in healthy hair. You can use it on any hair type, which is awesome. It's not just for people with curly frizzy hair. It gives instructions how to use it for medium to thick hair. Then for fine hair, so I don't know about you guys, but that sounds incredible to me, and it is a definite score, like definite score in my book. I am going to have to buy it. Just so you know, it is 6.2 ounces for $29. Everything is on the site, livingproof.com. I know you can buy Living Proof at Sephora. Again, don't know if it's available there yet or if it will be, but you can definitely get it at livingproof.com. I'm going to move on to the next item, which is Rihanna's newest release, Fenty Beauty. It won't be available until April 6th, and that will be at Sephora online only. There is something called Fairy Bomb, which is like a glistening, glittery sort of powder with a big puff that you put, like on your décolleté or your shoulders, or you could probably put it on your face too if you wanted to. I mean, makeup's makeup, you can do whatever you want with it. But it is $42, and I'm not sure how many ounces you get in it. I don't know how fast it will go, especially using it on your body. So I think that's a pretty steep price. There are also body lavas. There's one in brown sugar and one in Who Needs Clothes. And those are $59. Yes, that's a lot of money. Definitely a lot of money. So, not quite sure. It comes with a kabuki brush, so you can, like, the picture shows, you know, Rihanna squeezing out the body lava on her shoulder and then using a kabuki brush and just blending it all in to give that great color for summer. But like I just said in my most recent video, I think it was my most recent video, I have this Hard Candy Glow All the Way, and it is the prettiest lotion. It is a face and body luminizer. I also have one from Ofra, and so I think I'm good with, like, body luminizers. I am intrigued by the Fairy Balm, I will admit. The powder, I am intrigued by it. But overall, the prices, no. No. I'm not spending that much. So even though it seems like, they seem like amazing products, I just can't justify spending that money. So that is going to be a bore for me. Which, the series, just because it's scores or bores, it doesn't mean that the product is necessarily going to be boring. It's just not something that I want from my personal collection. It's not the money that I want to spend. Moving on, we have the Melt Baby Girl Stack, which should have already come out on March 23rd, but it was delayed, and it won't be out until next month, sometime in April. They don't have a date. They're going to do it along with their 5-year anniversary event. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The colors are right up my alley. They are definite warm tones, and I have so many warm tone palettes. But the thing is these are just a little bit different. It's not like Modern Renaissance or, you know, the ones I just showed you that I did for my makeup today. These are orangier. There's just a different quality to them, and I'm looking at pictures of them right now. I mean, there are eye looks that I'm seeing that are just so ridiculously gorgeous. I don't know where it's going to be available. I know for a fact it says it's coming soon on meltcosmetics.com. It is only 5 shadows for $58. Granted, the pans are bigger than anything you're going to get in an eyeshadow palette, or even bigger than, you know, individual shadows from, say, Makeup Geek or Anastasia or Coastal Scents. They are substantially larger, which really doesn't mean that much to me because I never go through eyeshadows, but I can justify paying more because I'm getting more product. And I think that this is a definite score for me. I really always wanted their Rust Stack and could not pull the trigger because of the price. It is just so much, but so many people say that it is just really ridiculously worth it, that Melt eyeshadows are really great. So I think this is a definite score. And not just a score as in, like, I like it, like a score as in I'm going to be buying it. I am. You just wait for the looks that I'll be creating with this amazing stack of gorgeous eyeshadows. Okay, Winky Lux, they are a smaller brand, but that doesn't mean they're not as good as like Urban Decay or any other, you know, bigger brand. They're a great brand, great quality, and I have an eyeshadow palette from them, a 9-pan palette. I have an eyebrow pencil, and I also have a highlighter, and it's a holographic highlighter, which shocked me the first time I put it on. I was just like, whoa, like it's really holographic. Like it's better than the Kat Von D ones. They have come out with coffee makeup, and that in itself is enough to pull me in and get me looking further, because I love coffee so much. I love the smell of coffee, and these items smell like coffee. It's like the chocolate or the peach or the coconut, you know, that you get in other makeup. You get coffee. There is a 9-pan palette, and it is warm and cool tones. It's very brown, neutral. There's a black, a grayish color, you know, some golden colors, some lighter, like fair skin type colors. So the only thing is, somebody compared it to the original Naked palette, and also to Huda Smoky Obsessions from Huda Beauty. They all look about the same. The Smoky Obsessions is a little more shimmery, but the Urban Decay Naked palette and the Winky Lux Coffee palette are so super similar. And I have the Urban Decay Naked palette, and even though this is only $25, which I don't think is bad for a 9-pan palette, I mean, money is all relative, of course. I'm not trying to say it's affordable or make anybody upset or whatever, say that it's, like, for me personally, it's affordable. But I think it's going to be a pass for me, just because I do have the Urban Decay Naked palette. What I'm really interested in, like, really interested in, is the bronzers, coffee bronzers, like putting on the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer with that coconut smell. Oh my gosh, it's one of the greatest things in the world. I can't imagine putting coffee on my face. Like, bronzer, I put everywhere. I like bathe in bronzer because I am a pale girl. So, like, I mean, I have a lot of bronzer going on. I can't imagine smelling like coffee, or at least smelling it that much when I'm putting it on. I think that would be the greatest thing. They have 2 colors. They have latte and they have mocha. And I think the latte looks pretty darn, looking at it right now, it looks kind of like Hoola Light. It's an extremely light bronzer. I mean, you'd have to be like fair, like that Taylor or something, like that fair, to even get it to show up on your skin. So I think the one that I would go for if I were to buy one would be the mocha one. It's still light, but it's a cool tone bronzer, which is awesome because you can do like bronzing with it. I do that anyway, even with warm bronzers. I did it today. I didn't do contour, I just bronzered. But the mocha is really calling my name. It really, really is. I just love the formulation of their powders, and I think this bronzer could be really great. So those are $20. They're at Ulta. They're online only. They are already available, but they are new. I think the bronzer is a score. It's a score. I don't need another bronzer, but I like how ashy this one is. So I think I'm going to be placing an Ulta order pretty soon, and I'll be adding the mocha coffee bronzer to my cart. Another thing that Winky Lux has is their Powder Lights highlighter. They have 3 different colors. They have Charm, which is extremely pale, which is amazing. Then they have Celestial, which is golden. And then they have Jewel, which is a rosy toned one. And I think I would pass on the rosy toned one just because for me it would be more of a blush topper. It wouldn't be a highlighter because I'm not dark enough for it to be a highlighter. But I do appreciate and love the fact that they made this darker highlighter. so that deeper skin tones can use it. Because, I mean, if you just look at Charm, the lightest one that's just like a pearl, it's only going to work on light to fair skin tones. It's not even going to work on medium. But Celestial would definitely work on medium skin tones. It's really pretty, but I have enough like golden highlighters that I think I'm going to go for the more pearl one in Charm. So this is another score for me, for sure. Doesn't mean I'll be buying it anytime soon because I just went through all my highlighters, and between the 3 videos, yes, 3 videos on my highlighters, I think I'm good. But then again, can you ever have too many highlighters? I don't know. I think I'm going to take a trip to Ulta and swatch some of these. And I really want to smell the coffee bronzer. Oh, I can't. It's online only. Darn it. Well, there's still a score for me. There's still a total score. I don't know how many products I have mentioned already. I'm just kind of going, I have this paper that has like all this on this side and all this on this side, and I have an envelope with all of this written on it. So there are definitely a lot of new things coming out, and some of them I didn't even write down. I just saved them on Instagram, or I have them open on my web browser on my phone. Let's see, what should we talk about next? How about the Urban Decay Beached collection? I'll hit on something that's a little more mainstream. It's super pretty. It really is. I'm kind of loving it. Okay, so I have this pulled up on Trend Mood 1, just so you guys know where I'm getting this information from. The palette is $34 for 8 shades. I mean, it's a little up there, but it's not bad. I mean, it's Urban Decay. Their shadows are great. The only thing is, for me, is I have colors like these. Especially since I got the Dream Street palette. I have the blues, but the ColourPop Dream Street palette. I have the blues, and some of the other ones look like the Naked Heat palette, which I didn't purchase because I realized I already had so many similar colors in my collection. And then there's, you know, a brow bone color and an all over lid color. So I think that's going to be a hard pass for me. But there are also beached bronzers in the shades Bronzed and Sunkissed. They're just re-promoted. They're not new products. I'm not sure how much they are because she doesn't list the price for those. Maybe because they were already available, so you can just reference the site, like Urban Decay or Sephora or Ulta or whatever. Since I'm already wanting to get the Winky Lux Coffee bronzer, I'm going to pass on the Sunkissed and the Bronzed, even though I know that these are like holy grail bronzers for some people. I don't know. I can't justify buying 2 new bronzers. There are 3 lip products. They're $18 each. There's Tower 1, which is a sheer neutral with pink undertones and with a bronze golden shimmer finish. There's Heat Wave. It's bronze with a metallic finish. And 100 Degrees, which is a bright sheer color that has a finish almost like a tinted lip balm. Now, these are all really pretty, but I have so many lipsticks. I have, how many do I have? Like 250? Something like that. It's ridiculous. I just have way too many lipsticks. So I don't need these. Especially Heat Wave Bronze with a metallic finish. I have ones plural, like that. I don't wear neutrals that much because my lips are so pigmented that it's hard to cover them up. So I just kind of go ahead for my lips but better and darker. I will only use a neutral, like this is a Bella Pierre one. That's a really good color. But what I do is I use it to tone down the color or change the color a little bit of other ones. Like if I'm wearing a purple or just something that's a little too much, I'll use that to tone it down. But that's all I use neutrals for. And for $18, I just don't think that I even need 100 degrees. I mean, it's just like a tinted lip balm. Well, I have tinted lip balms. Like I have my Dr. Pepper one that I used in my how I did my makeup before YouTube video. And it's great. It gives great color. So I think I'm going to skip on those. Then they have their 24/7 Glide-On Eye Pencils, which are $20 each. They have Lucky, and that's a metallic burnt orange, and they have Gold Mine, and that's a golden shimmer. I can get these colors, and I do kind of have the Gold Mine, one that's similar to Gold Mine, in my ColourPop collection. And those are so much cheaper than $20. Granted, I know that these are supposed to be really great and really stay, but the ColourPop ones do also. And I mean, I don't know if they're $6 or $8. I don't know how much they are, the ColourPop, but yeah, this is going to be a bore for me. Not that it's boring again. It's just, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to add it to my collection because there's nothing in here that I need. Not that anyone needs makeup, but you know what I mean. The palette is really calling to me, but then when I think about it, and I think that I have so many warm toned palettes, and especially if I'm getting the Baby Girl Melt Stack, I'll have a few of those colors, you know, ish in that stack, and then I have the blues like in the Dream Street palette or in the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So I'm thinking that this is a bore for me. It's a bore. Okay, so the very last thing that I'm going to be talking about is the Ethereal Garden collection by KL Polish. And as you can see, they are very Eastery. They have, you know, they're very pastel colors. And I am looking at this because it's already a score. I already bought this. But look at those colors. They are incredible. I love them so stinking much. I had to get it. I got it early access. This is $45, and if I could move the correct hand so you can see it all, it's $45. If you want to buy them individually, they're $8.50, just like any of the other KL Polish shades. So yeah, these polishes are cruelty-free, 7-free, and vegan, and they last forever. Like, you will see me wearing these nails, this nail polish, for the next few videos because I only do my polish every like 10 days because that's just how long it lasts, or, you know, at the minimum a week. Like, but anyway, yes, this is definitely a score. And that is it for this edition of Scores and Bores, because I have way too much that I've already talked about, and I know I have a lot of editing to do. So I think today's Wednesday. I missed yesterday's video, of course. I think I'm honestly just going to skip that video, or I might post Wednesday and Friday instead of Tuesday and Thursday. I really don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. You'll find out though. You'll find out after I post. So yeah, those are my scores and bores, and I have a lot more coming at you. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing this. It's going to have to be a weekly series, and I'll just pick which day I'm going to do it on because there is so much out there. Things that I've come across and so many cool indie brands and so many things that other people aren't talking about as much. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section what you think. And thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys. Peace out.